In the heart of a secluded forest, nestled amidst ancient trees, there lay a place known only as the Whispering Grove. Legends whispered of its existence, but few dared to venture into its depths. I was one of those few, enticed by the allure of the unknown and the thrill of discovery. It was a moonless night when I set foot in the Whispering Grove, accompanied only by the dim glow of a lantern. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. Branches twisted into grotesque shapes, casting eerie silhouettes on the forest floor. As I delved deeper into the grove, a sense of unease gnawed at the pit of my stomach, but I pressed on, eager to uncover its secrets. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the soft rustle of leaves beneath my feet. The forest seemed to be holding its breath, as if aware of an intruder in its sacred domain. The lantern's light flickered, and I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. As I wandered further, I stumbled upon a clearing, a space where the canopy above allowed the moonlight to seep through. It revealed an ethereal scene. A circle of ancient stones stood tall in the center, covered in moss and symbols long forgotten. There was an aura of power emanating from those stones, an energy that sent shivers down my spine. Feeling drawn to the circle, I stepped inside its boundaries. The moment my foot touched the ground, a gust of wind swept through the grove, extinguishing my lantern. Darkness enveloped me, and I felt a presence, a chilling presence that whispered words I couldn't comprehend. The whispers were soft, almost like the rustling of leaves, but they carried a weight of sorrow and longing. They seemed to come from all around me, surrounding me with their haunting chorus. Panic surged within me, but I was frozen in place, unable to move. Then, in the darkness, I saw them, the faint glimmers of spectral figures moving between the trees. They were pale and translucent, their faces twisted in agony. Their eyes met mine, and a surge of sorrow overwhelmed me as I sensed their anguish. "What do you want?" I managed to stammer, my voice barely audible above the ghostly whispers. Their response was a sorrowful moan, a lament from the depths of a tormented soul. I felt their pain as if it were my own, aching in every fiber of my being. The spectral figures drew closer, their presence suffocating, and I could feel the weight of their sorrow pressing down on me. Desperate to escape, I stumbled backward, my heart pounding in my chest. But as I tried to leave the circle, an invisible force held me in place. I was trapped, surrounded by the mournful spirits of the Whispering Grove. "Help us!" the whispers pleaded, their voices echoing in my mind. "Set us free!" I didn't know how, but I couldn't turn my back on their plea. Their agony was unbearable, and I felt an overwhelming urge to bring them peace. With trembling hands, I reached into my pocket and pulled out a small vial of salt I had brought for protection. In a desperate attempt to appease the spirits, I sprinkled the salt around the circle, forming a barrier of protection. For a moment, everything fell silent. The whispers ceased, and the spectral figures retreated into the shadows. The air felt lighter, as if the weight of sorrow had lifted. With one last glance at the ancient stones, I turned and fled the Whispering Grove. As I made my way back through the forest, I felt a mixture of relief and sadness. I had encountered something otherworldly, something beyond my understanding. The spirits of the Whispering Grove had granted me a glimpse into their world, a world of eternal sorrow and unrest. I never returned to the Whispering Grove, but its memory haunted my dreams. The encounter had left an indelible mark on my soul, a reminder of the unseen forces that dwell in the shadows of the world. To this day, I wonder about the spirits that I encountered that fateful night. Were they the remnants of souls trapped in the grove, unable to find peace? Or were they guardians of a sacred place, warning me of the dangers of delving too deep into the unknown? Whatever the truth may be, I have learned to respect the boundaries of the unseen and to tread carefully in the realms where mortals were not meant to roam. The Whispering Grove remains a place of mystery and sorrow, a haunting reminder that some secrets are best left undisturbed.